Kaplan from Pendragon Protect here. I've been advising now for 14 years and set up Pendragon Protect 11 years ago this month, and we specialise in life insurance, critical illness cover and income protection. My experience regarding income protection starts back in October 2008. Prior to that, I was a single-tied mortgage advisor in an estate agency, and we were only told to sell life insurance and critical illness cover. I didn't know any different at the time. I was new to the industry. After being made redundant, I joined a call centre doing what we do now, and once I'd learned what income protection was and the benefits that it provided to my clients, the first thing that went through my head is, why don't I have income protection? This, for me, is the most important insurance I will ever have personally, and that's where my love of income protection has come from. So I've purely been doing or specialising in income protection for a long time now. What's that, maybe 12, 13 years, after sort of finding out what it actually does. Reasons for selling IP from my point of view is it may not provide a lump sum in the event of a critical illness, for example, but in most cases, other than a few certain pre-existing conditions, you've got the absolute guarantee that you don't have to have the right heart attack, the right cancer, the right stroke, lose 2 limbs, for example, like the old definitions used to be on critical illness. I like that reassurance personally, that you've got that absolute guarantee you're going to get your monthly benefit to pay your mortgage or your rent and your bills, regardless of the definition, shall we say. What it's given to me over the years is the ability to review clients' policies when their income increases, when they change jobs, when they have children, for example. I just think there's such a fab opportunity there to review people's policies. And I just want to share with you finally a case study of a client, going back to qualifying for a definition. So he came to me with a critical illness policy. It was for 25 grand. I asked him how long would that last him, and he was like 5 minutes. I did recommend he cancelled that for an income protection plan that we eventually set up for him, and a year later he contacted me to say, Adam, I need to claim on my income protection. I asked him what was up, and he said that he had a brain tumour, which, to be honest, was a bit of a shock to me, because I thought, oh my God, I've advised him to cancel his critical illness cover and he's now got income protection. He's not going to get a 25 grand lump sum. However, I asked him what type of brain tumour he had, and he told me he had an angiomass, and asked why I'd asked that question. So I told him to look back over his old policy documents, which he sent me. I had a copy of them, and when we looked at the brain tumour definition under critical illness cover, angiomass was excluded, which I believe is still excluded on all critical illness policies today, but don't quote me for that. But the great news was his income protection paid out, his monthly benefit for a year. He was signed off work for a year, lost his driving licence for a year, was in the motor trade, and basically wasn't allowed to drive. So thankfully, although he wouldn't have got paid out on critical illness cover, he did get paid out on his income protection. So for me, I'd always look at income protection first. Don't get me wrong, there is a place for critical illness cover. However, if you're not doing income protection, in my opinion, you should be considering it for every single client. Anyway, that's me, Adam Kaplan, Pendragon Protect.